It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see the Rams. Burner at wide receiver. He got plenty of looks a week ago and turned in almost 160.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Now we see the first throw of the ball game, and he's got it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
On third down, Rosenberg going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Up the middle they go. Palmer. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Palmer. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The Cowboys at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Palmer.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Back to throw. Phillips. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Phillips now to throw on third down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Going right back to Akers.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Rosenberg. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Rosenberg. And now another one thrown incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Phillips to throw on 2nd down.
Throw left side taken in by Palmer.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Back to throw. Phillips. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, they get downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. 3rd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On the counter, this is Akers.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rosenberg. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off. And you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Palmer. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Back to throw. Phillips. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Operating from the gun, Phillips. That is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive, and there's the running back, Cam Akers.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And they will only muster a yard here into the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
And every play of this run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable. Nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Rosenberg. And his throw here is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Incomplete as well.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far.
69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Phillips on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Cam Akers and the Rams offense ready to go back to work.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Rosenberg.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And taken right at the 35.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On 1st and 10, Rosenberg. And that is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd down and 10.
Off play action, Rosenberg.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
He had no options downfield there and just chucked it out of bounds.
There was no one open. He was in the pocket. Where was the intentional grounding call?
Oh, you wanted the flag.
Of course I did. I'm a defensive guy. You know that. Where was the flag? The officials point out that someone was in the area. He got away with it.
Well, a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
To throw is Phillips. Throwing to start the drive. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
On first down, Palmer. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
On the handoff, it's it.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's taken down inside the 30.
81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here's Phillips. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Cowboys. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
First down, Rams.
Up the middle they go.
Westbrook. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Los Angeles.
Operating from the gun, Rosenberg. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Now a give, Akers running left. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
On first down, Rosenberg. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Rosenberg escaping the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will stay at a 7-point game. And it's hard to hold a kick from this distance against him, but that is now 3 misses for him in the game so far.
3! And you wonder where his head's at right now. Kickers are a funny breed, but I have a feeling he'd love to see a 29-yarder next time to get him back in the groove.
Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Phillips. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
At the Rams' 34-yard line.
Phillips now looking to throw on second down. And he's going to go down again.
There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Looking to throw. Phillips. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And the Rams getting set to go now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
112 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Final minute now of the third quarter.
And the Rams first down.
On the handoff, running left is Akers. He'll get this up to about the 44.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now in Arlington, the Rams on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. Give them 18 on the play. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Rosenberg. They'll roll, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Phillips off the play fake.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
He's got Renfro on the out route.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. It's Palmer.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Palmer.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll start with the option.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On the give, this is Akers.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Rosenberg.
A quick throw there is incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Phillips.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Phillips on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. To throw on 2nd down, Rosenberg. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rosenberg. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
The 36-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Phillips.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Phillips.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53.
53-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Throwing on first down. Rosenberg connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Now a toss running left, Akers.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the play.
On first and 10, Rosenberg. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Operating from the gun, Rosenberg. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
Off the play fake, Rosenberg.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make it his...
Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fielded just inside the 20. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 16. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Throwing to start the drive. Rosenberg.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it.